Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Okay, let's see what's coming in. This is a mid-month check-in. We'll see what's coming in for you. Intense energies around at the moment, Leo. Absolutely, it's been a bit of a ride, and we're in your opposite sign, Aquarius, but we'll be moving into Pisces season soon, and we're seeing here the Traveler. Number 0, this is the Fool card. Look at that beautiful gazelle leaping in, up and out and into the unknown. Adventure and potential. Yes, absolutely. I feel like this is time to start something new, activate something new, just jump into something. So it really maybe is asking you to, this could be something very different for you, or it could be represent a change of some sort, but it kind of feels exciting as well with this. So Leo, I just want to let you know that I am running a Valentine's Day. We do have a very, very intense Valentine's Day coming up this year with Mars conjunct Pluto. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting, but I do have a Valentine's Day special on, 20% off tarot readings. So if you want a personal reading, then go check out that special. Ooh, okay. So this is what's changing, the Ace of Pentacles, Earth. Yes, wow, look at this. New. Ace and the number 0, the Fool card and an Ace. Definitely new opportunity coming in to jump into something, start new cycles, especially when it comes to work, health, routines, well, the way you're making money. There's something that you could be leaping into here, which feels really exciting. So I want to pull a card for you. I want to pull an affirmation card for just doing, let's see what is coming through for Leo. Affirmation about stepping in and jumping into this new potential, which kind of, because we've got this adventure next to it, it feels exciting, but with the earth energy, it's something tangible. It's like a tangible shift and change, or just throwing yourself into something. Let's see, we've got, my thoughts are creative. This is your affirmation card about stepping into this new energy. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. And speaking of which, I'm doing the readings just intuitively, but just slightly different. We're doing them out of, we're still going to do the Celtic cross, but I'm doing them out of order. And they did say to pull, we're going to be pulling some animal spirit energies this week. So let's see what animal spirit energy is coming in for Leo at the moment for our mid-month check-in. Oh, the bat. Okay. And we can see the full moon there. So we do see this is the element of air, that upward pointing triangle with the line in it. We do have a full moon in Virgo coming in the second half of February on the 24th. So perhaps there's something significant happening around that time for you that activates or significant energy around what this reading is going to be about. But the bat is all about releasing fear and just trusting a feeling. You might feel like you're going in blind with something, or you don't quite know, you can't see, but you just feel. It's like, this feels right, and I'm not afraid to do this. So especially in the element of air, which are your thoughts, because we've got my thoughts are creative, and I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind, because I create my own reality and everyone in it. So I feel like there's something going up there in that element of air, which is, I don't know if you heard that rooster in the background, but I've got a new rooster. One of the little baby chicks over the last couple of months has turned into a rooster. And it's kind of quite, you know, you hear the funny little crow is like still learning how to do it. It's like, and it's interesting because it is actually quite literally learning to do something new that is here on the physical earth. And when we're talking about the element of air, it's about the expression of who you are. So you might not be kind of experienced, or it might be something new. You're learning to find your voice, or the way you're communicating, or how you're thinking about this. But at the same time, it feels like there's something you're reworking in terms of the way you're thinking about, and moving beyond perhaps some limited forms of thinking that allows you to step into this new energy, this new reality, this new opportunity that I feel like you are the one taking the reins. You're the one leaping into it, creating it for yourself. So, you know, the Ace of Pentacles could be something new, like a new job opportunity coming your way as well, or a new health regime. Whatever it is, it feels really positive. You're moving beyond past limitations, coming up with solutions with this Page of Swords. And you might be very much getting the message, again, the element of air coming through with the Page of Swords. about new messages coming in. Lots of messages coming through for you. Crossed by the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups. So definitely relationships could be on your mind, or a particular relationship coming through here. The Death card. There is some sort of transformation happening here. The Nine of Pentacles. The World card. I've got everything happening here. I've got a rooster that one side. I've got the dogs barking that side. It's very Page of Swords. It feels like, there's just a lot happening here. I need to kind of take a break and process. So, yeah, let's see what's going on. So let's see. Leo, you're turning up as the Knight of Wands. You're ready. The Knight of Fire, ready to take action to transform. The Page of Wands, yes, ready to step into new territories. The Judgment card and the King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so this could be something that could be making money here. Absolutely. The Hanged Man, maybe, yeah, the Three of Wands. Okay, interesting. And the Ten of Wands. Okay, so it's got a lot of money vibes. It's got a lot of relationship vibes, this reading. And it's kind of interesting because it feels like now I've got both of them at once. What's going on? We've got cicadas in the background. It's loud. That's the thing. Element of air is about noise. It's about communication. There's loudness around. Absolutely. And that's the thing. It almost feels like I can't even think. Like, what are all these noises in the background? And it's like trying to find the clarity, which is what this Page of Swords has got its ear to the wind, hearing and listening to the messages. And there's information coming in. And perhaps these are messages from your guides or your angels, or perhaps it's something that you're hearing or seeing, that's information that's coming towards you, something somebody said. But this is about just there's some kind of new message or information that is coming for you in your conscious mind. Crossed by the Six of Cups. So it's not necessarily something that is creating a lot of emotional harmony. Perhaps you're thinking these messages are, there's perhaps a little bit of conflict around. That's what I'm feeling with this energy, because it can be either there's an old energy from the past coming up, or someone from the past that you've heard from that you maybe don't want to, or maybe this is about not wanting to fall back into old patterns when it comes to relationships. And it may be knowing that some of these changes that are coming in and activation of the new actually shifts some old energy, where it's sort of have to move the emotional equilibrium. It's like almost like you need to rock the boat a little bit in order to move things along and to move forward. So it's kind of seeing that there's a bit of a, okay, how many can we get at once? There's a bit of a tricky path ahead with moving forward and being able to listen to the message and come up with the solution and actually go, okay, I need to take action with this. So we have in your conscious mind the Two of Cups. This is a relationship, definitely any kind of relationship, but this is more of a one-on-one relationship. So it could be a partner or a marriage, or it could just be somebody that you're very close to, like a family member or a friend. But there's definitely like a one-on-one relationship here that is about to undergo some kind of new cycle, some kind of new transformation that's coming in. This might even be relating to the person, and you're seeing there's something going on with them. And then, but if that's happening and you're seeing, okay, there's a new cycle coming in for them that seems like they're wanting to transform something about their life, that's mirroring and reflecting something back to you, where it's like, okay, maybe that's something that you're wanting to do at this moment. Because what we do have at the base is the Death card, which represents change. Absolutely. Change and transformation, birth, death, rebirth. So it does really feel like that there is something that there's a wonderful opportunity to change and transform a dynamic within your relationship with this person, whether this is, the dynamic, I guess, it's both of you shifting and changing at the same time within the relationship. That with the Death card, this is the underworld, this is Pluto energy, it's real Scorpio energy as well. So there's some deep stuff that's been unearthed here with this. It really is, but it's kind of come up to be transformed or to make some sort of positive shift and change. Maybe there's something that you are learning from this underworld energy that suddenly you're becoming conscious of with how you are in relationships, or where this relationship is going, or what's going on with this dynamic, that suddenly you're getting these messages from the underworld, which is showing you something that is, this message is saying, I'm giving this to you so you can transform with the information that you've been given. We have in the recent past the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a very independent energy as well. It could be definitely a lot to do with boundaries within this relationship that's coming in. Because, I mean, the Two of Cups could be a work person as well, because I get like either there's money and work vibes here, or there is relationship vibes. But within that relationship vibes, there's also the possibility that somebody's undergoing some kind of interesting health transformation as well. But ultimately, this Nine of Pentacles is where you've been it's about your independent space, and it's about being quite self-sufficient. So this person is pretty happy, or that they're feeling like they're needing their space, or I do feel like it's just boundaries. Absolutely. Personal boundaries is what I get with this Nine of Pentacles coming in. So it may be a vision of wanting more freedom, maybe looking at freedom and getting your personal needs met within the relationship. Like, how is money working for the two of you? How is your physical needs being met? What are the living spaces going on between the two of you? And if you're single, maybe it's about what is it that you're ready to leap into something new in the dynamic of these new relationships that feels different in some way, that is transformative in some way. Because we have in the near future the World card, and this is the ending. You know, the World is the final card in the major arcana, and the Fool is the beginning. So there's like a major ending of cycles, breaking free of restrictions, breaking free of perhaps some boundaries or patternings that just have not been serving the two of you in this situation, and being able to, move forward and end those cycles, or at least look at that. So it really is potentially, if you are starting something new, it might be really important to have a finish date or a completion goal. Like the World card is about things ending and finishing. So, but you're here, the Knight of Wands, charging towards the Death card. This is you in the deck. The Knight of Fire is ready for change, like ready to take action, feeling really motivated, feeling like, this could be a really positive shift and change. This is also another card of adventure and potential and traveling into new places. So it really feels like, we've got the Page of Wands here as well. Both of these characters are in the desert. They're in the desert going exploring for the Queen and the King of Wands. So they're on a mission in a way. It does feel like there's a new sense of purpose that's coming in with these new cycles, these new energies. But it all feels a little bit new. This Page of Wands is intrepidly exploring new territory, seeing that there's opportunities for growth here, but perhaps lacks a little bit of experience, or it just feels like, this is all very new, but I'm wanting to go exploring because I can see that there's a lot of potential with this new cycle, with this new space, with the shifting of the boundaries that are coming in here. So hopes and fears, we've got the Judgment card, and this is where, interestingly, the Judgment goes really well with the Death card, because it really is an energy of clearing out all that old stuff that's come up in order for the rebirth. So it's a bit of a review energy as well. Like, it really feels like perhaps you're reviewing some things and dynamics within relationships and how you are within relationships. But we have as an outcome the King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Three of Wands. So this is interesting because I feel like whenever the Hanged Man comes in, sometimes people can go, Hanged Man brings you time. It really is the card of giving you time for a reason. So, and that reason is to shift your perspective or see something in a new light. There's something new awakening within you where you're seeing new possibilities, where you're potentially seeing some new results coming through. But this could be around this King of Pentacles energy, which represents money, success, business, getting your needs met within relationships. So it definitely feels like this King of Pentacles could be, King of Pentacles is also a pretty generous energy as well. So where has there been this generosity that it's about the give and take within a relationship, that the Hanged Man can represent sacrifices or somebody giving too much and it's not serving them anymore, or vice versa. So I really feel like that's part of what the balancing is that's coming out here with it. But there's some major shifts in terms of perspectives and new cycles that are awakening that just need a little bit of time for this to dawn on you and the other person as well. So if this is you just going, I want to take some time out, or I need a little bit of space, or I just need to process this, those are actually going to, we have the young Emperor with the Three of Wands. So this is very much a sense of there's new ambitions here, new things can be achieved through this new energy. So we have as overall energy the Ten of Wands. This is about, again, with the World card, the 10 represents an ending, a completion, a dedication, maybe perhaps taking on too much responsibility. In relationships, it can be burdens of guilt and being weighed down by too much. It could be that, maybe someone's not taking responsibility for their own stuff, or not pulling their weight in some way. So again, I feel like it's got a lot to do with balancing out of energies within relationships so that it becomes more equal. And so it's like we can't fix and change the other person, but what you can do is work with what feels right within you. And so it really feels like whatever this new cycle is that comes in with the Ace of Pentacles, this can precipitate a shift and change in your life. So you're going to start seeing this relationship in a new light, the potentials when it comes to work and career in a new light, and potentially bringing towards you new results. So let's have a look at the image that is forming for you here, Leo, the picture that is forming for Leo. Okay, let's see the picture that is forming for Leo. The Buddha prepares. Okay, so this is you. The Buddha is that very wise part of you that practices non-attachment. So I feel like part of this is about not getting too emotionally attached, like emotionally detaching from some energies. That's the best way to work with this, rather than getting caught up or hooked into, they said this or that means that, or they did this in the past. This is almost like an opportunity of creating a clear space so that you can reset and start a new cycle and perhaps lay some things from the past to rest. So the Buddha prepares is really, there's this part of you that can really prepare for this through the art of practicing letting go of expectations and finding some clear space inside of you to make way for these new changes that are coming in. So very beautiful, wise part of yourself there with the Buddha prepares. So that's your reading, Leo. That is your reading. And if you are interested in a personal reading, I do have a sale on at the moment, a Valentine's Day sale, which is 20% off. The link is in the description box below. Please check it out. And please take care, Leo. See you next time. Thanks so much. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments and all your likes and shares. That helps with the growth of the channel, and I really appreciate it.